Pay no attention to the fact that this entire series we're wearing the same fucking shirts. We're doing this on different days every time. Welcome back to Warlord Radio. I am Carrick. This is Craig, and with us is Sam. And we've been very positive about bands for the last couple of episodes, and we are now going to take this small opportunity,
take a hard left,
to shit on some metal bands that we really fucking hate. And if you're out there and you're watching this video and you're offended by the fact that we shit on your band, like, tighten your game up. We fucking hate you.
I'm gonna keep mine like fairly specific to shit that I've seen live.
Okay.
And
good metric. Good metric.
Just because if I keep it like you know, could start listing off like dozens of bands.
Well, yeah,
and stuff
you
like
hear
that.
so much shit, you're just like, nah.
Yeah,
exactly.
but no, these were like 5 like shitty live experiences.
You actually just put one on my list based on that metric.
There you go. Okay. One of them, and I'm sure this will be controversial to some fans and stuff like that, but Suicide Silence I thought was just garbage.
Do you see him at Mayhem Fest?
I saw him open for Megadeth.
Okay.
And you know, if that's your thing, cool, man. It's just not mine.
Yeah, I wasn't really into
that. And watching them live did not in any way change my opinion.
In my opinion, they followed a whole lot of bands that I do not like at all.
Exactly.
They made it sound like all you have to do is plug this formula in, and now you're a metal band.
Yeah.
So another one, and I even cringe like calling this a metal band, but I guess like technically it falls on the spectrum somewhere. But Stained. Stained was one of the most horrendous live shows I've ever seen. That those guys were just abominably boring on stage, and then they ended the show like 40 minutes in, which in hindsight, thank you, but they were complaining that it was too hot on stage.
What?
This is Texas, son.
And
unbelievable.
So yeah, it was just really bad.
Unfucking-believable.
Maybe it's because you're wearing chinos and a fucking heavy-ass hang stick, you fucking dickhead.
You're dressed like it's Massachusetts, you fucking asshole. That's fine. What a fucking cunt. Fuck Aaron Lewis.
Yeah. And then he was like, I'm gonna redeem myself and go country, and you're like, this is... Oh,
yeah, guess what? I'm a MAGA guy now.
Right.
Son of a bitch.
Fuck out of here.
Man, I mean, there's stuff that I've seen, unfortunately, at like Summer Slaughter, like Kid Rock and stuff like that.
Dude, what?
Yeah.
You saw Kid Rock at Summer Slaughter?
I saw Kid Rock at Sanitarium.
Not Summer Slaughter, Summer Sanitarium. I apologize.
Oh, okay.
Summer Sanitarium.
Yes, that makes way more sense.
Sanitarium, yeah.
My bad.
I was like, how in the fuck did they Kid Rock next to Necrophagus in the cabin? My name is Kid!
Somebody just hits him with a bottle of whiskey.
Yeah. So, man, I don't know. Somebody step in and help me out.
This is on my list, but Disturbed.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was the most boring fucking show I've ever... Like, their crowd... This was the crazy thing about Disturbed. The pit was nuts.
Yeah.
Like, these kids were trying to beat the shit out of each... Like, these kids were going crazy.
Right.
And I was sitting back watching the band, because I'm old. And I was like, they didn't do anything. They stood in the same spot all fucking night and just like jammed their hits and then fucked off.
Right.
Poo-poo.
That made me very upset, though. That's definitely on my list, so that's one for me.
Another one for me, thinking on it very clearly, is 6 Feet Under.
Yeah. Fuck 6 Feet Under.
They've become a meme machine unto themselves.
Especially since their
new album. Latest release. But this was several years ago when I saw them. And I've only blessedly seen him the one time, actually. But it was just boring.
It's like, how can a guy who was on 2 classic albums in one of the best death metal bands that has ever been so trash now? Like, how do you have no creative ability whatsoever?
I'm just talking, like, keeping it specifically to the show.
Right, sure.
It was the epitome of boring, where no one in the band had any interaction at any level with the show. Chris did absolutely nothing to interact with the audience. He didn't move from his spot, and the only thing that he did is occasionally he'd bang his dreads around a little bit.
Right.
but it was just bad. It was just bad on everything.
Well, he's getting on in years. He might be rickety more than we know.
Yeah, I don't know, but again, this was several years ago, so.
Yeah. Listen, I'm no 6 Feet Under fan. I'm not trying to defend that fucking shit piece, dude. The first one that came to mind, since when you said live experiences, I thought of Acacia Strain.
Yeah.
And it might have been that all the bands I also saw were much better than them, because I was in 2008 when Fortress by Protest the Hero had just come out, and I was there to see them, and they were fucking fantastic.
Nice.
And I also saw Unearthed there, and Whitechapel, who had just come out with their best album, This Is Exile in my opinion, and they were. My thing with Whitechapel, not to be a quick aside, but my thing with Whitechapel at the time was like, there's no way that little bitty dude is doing that. Turns out he was. Turns out he is. Anyways, but my thing with the Casey String was, at one point, I don't really know any of their tunes that well, but at one point during one of their songs, they're like, all right, everyone put your thumbs up. And everyone's doing this instead of like this or this.
Yeah.
I don't know why that makes me so mad, but it fucking
Dude,
does.
that's what I said. I was in a band at the time. I looked at my drummer at the time. I was like, dude, this is pissing me off so bad right
Like,
now.
it shouldn't be. There's no reason for that to make me
Yeah.
unreasonably mad.
That's what he
as I
said.
am.
He's like, why are you mad at these people? They're not doing anything aggressive at all.
Like, I know, but
They're
for
just
some reason, I'm
this
so
is making
angry
me
right
so
now.
mad. Okay, so Acacia Strain, dude, this is gonna be a controversial one, but it keeps sticking in my mind. I'm gonna say Archspire.
Archspire, yeah?
Listen, yes, I know they're all very good musicians. Can I play their shit? No, I fucking can't. Do I have any ambition to play stuff like that? No, not really.
Yeah.
Dean Lamb, excellent guitarist, great YouTube channel. His wife is also a very good guitarist, but that shit does nothing for me. It's fast for fast's sake, and I don't get it. I just do not. And I'm a fucking tech death guy. Anyone who knows me will tell you that. But there's no room for anything when you're going that fast.
I'm not saying you're wrong.
Yeah, there's no riffs. It's all just double picking. Anyways, sorry, Dean. I fucks with you, but I don't fucks with you, band. I'm gonna say this, and they ended up being not what they were, but they, much like Suicide Silence, they birthed the whole thing that became a trend that was ultimately.
You're like, I don't hate you, I hate everything you stand for.
Yeah, kind of, sort of. I mean, they're not what they used to be. Anyways, Job for a Cowboy.
Oh, fair.
Yeah.
Because the Doom EP, even though they're not like that anymore, they sound a lot more like a Decapitated now than they do a fucking deathcore band or Suicide Silence.
But then you can talk about like Despised Icon too.
But I don't know enough about Despised Icon. The whole two vocalist thing turns me off almost immediately.
Same.
You know what I mean? Like, get one guy that can do both.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
get the fuck out of here.
And I don't, I've had people throw it to me like, oh, well, what about like when the guitar player or bass player does backing
he's
vocals?
doing two things now.
That's different.
Yeah.
That's different.
Yeah, it's different.
Like, I think
exactly.
backing vocals are different.
Yes,
like,
I
I'm talking
agree.
about having two lead singers. Fuck off with that.
Or even like a Nile situation where
I did
Carl
not realize
and
you
Nile
guys,
go
because I don't have a problem with two lead singers. I did
Yeah.
not realize that you guys.
Yeah,
took
I don't
such a hard
fuck with that. That's a no-no
Yeah,
for me.
one of them, whoever they can pick, can fuck right off.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just pick one of the guys, whichever one's the better one. Pick him and be, because that, in my opinion, that's a situation much like the Slipknot thing with the guy who's banging the keg.
Yeah.
It's like, well, he
not
wants to be in the
necessary.
band, and he's our friend, so like, you know what I mean? Like, for real, we've all been in that scenario.
Yeah,
we've all
yeah.
been in bands long enough to know. Well, I mean, he wants to. Let's try to.
I
find
literally
place
was in
for
a
it,
band
you
where
know?
a dude's job was to, like, he had a jug full of change.
Yeah.
It was because we fucking loved him and he was our boy.
Bada bing. Dude, I'll keep wanting to say Veil of Fanath. And I'm gonna tell you why. Now you're thinking like pretty innocuous band, really. They're kind of big, but not real. But they're middling tech death. Here's why. That whole fucking Cthulhu thing. Find someone else's mythos to fucking write about. I'm tired of this fucking Lovecraft shit. I'm sick of it. We all know the weird Cthulhu, fucking Nagrafaka, all that goofy shit. Enough. And you're not adding it. You're not
I
adding.
literally have a Cthulhu statue like in my room.
There's nothing wrong with Lovecraft. I'm a fan of this shit too. There's nothing wrong with Lovecraftian stuff, but it's been so done.
It has been very done.
Like,
and I
for
will say,
fuck's
fuck,
sake.
Diesel Beast has a song that's got the Cthulhu song.
Also, they fall into the, and I picked them from. I could have picked 1,000 bands that sound like them. In my opinion, that's the problem with them.
Yeah.
It's a lot of tech death to me is Black Dahlia. You know what? I would almost switch out and Fairy for them because it's basically much like for the same argument for Veil of Fanath. Is this Black Dahlia Murder faster but less good riffs?
Right.
And not nearly as good lyrics ever.
Right.
Well,
So that would be mine.
We're going with Inferi.
Inferi, yeah. I'm gonna say
You got
Inferi.
no?
Okay, so I've already said Disturbed.
Yes.
Disturbed is like at the top of my list. Like I fucking hated that shit.
Yeah.
Like I felt like I wasted my fucking money. You know what's crazy? Three Doors Down played after them, and that was a better show than fucking Disturbed. Dude, I was just like this. Yeah.
If that has ever been said about your band, you should stop.
Yeah,
That's
right.
enough. That's enough.
Yeah. No, Three Doors Down blew Disturbed off the stage, and I never thought I'd say that fucking compliment.
That is an amazing statement.
Yeah,
dude.
that was a
In
fucking
more
weird
ways
concert.
than one.
I very much did not have a good festival
That is
that
incredible.
day. That was like a Warped Tour or something that somebody talked me into going to.
Jesus,
Which
man.
also, there's another one, Alien Ant Farm.
Are they a metal band though?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Actually,
say that's
you know,
over
you're
the
right.
line. I'm gonna say
And
that's
I was,
thinking
actually, and I was,
like,
I was
oh,
actually about to
yeah,
talk about, because their live show was actually really awesome. I just didn't enjoy any of their music.
right.
But
They make some
okay, so
corny
that's,
shit.
okay, maybe they're not a metal. They're actually more punk, I would put it
I
fourth
guess.
or something.
They're like alt rock.
Like pop punk.
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna throw some local hate. You can go fuck
Let's
yourself. by
fucking
listening, bro.
go, dude.
There you go.
Now
There's
we're
this
talking.
fucking dad metal fucking Nickelback sounding bedazzled jeans motherfucking band called Kaiser out in Fort Worth.
Yes!
Go
let's
fuck yourself.
Go, dude!
You guys suck
yes,
as a band.
let's fucking
You guys
go.
suck as people, and you can eat the fattest part of my dick.
Kaiser
all of you.
sucks, dude.
God, I
Kaiser
fucking
sucks
ugh.
so hard.
And I
dog.
fucking know we
I don't
played
even
with these
know.
fucking dudes.
I know. I don't know
Yeah.
them personally, but I know their music, and it's fucking
We
trash.
played with these fucking dudes, and the guy kept dropping names all night, like, oh man, we're going on tour with blah blah blah, and we've been hanging out with blah blah blah, and just doing that all fucking night. And Ghost, who was my band at the time, he just looks at this dude and he's like, then why are you playing this club with
The
us
same
tonight,
little
bro?
club with us who
Yeah.
are nobodies.
It was a
Fuck
battle of
face.
the bands that my fucking dad signed up for, which is also another combination of words I'm very sad to say. But
yeah.
no, we won the battle of the bands, and we got like $1,000 for that shit.
There you go.
Yeah.
No, but like, and they were such dickheads about it.
You lost and you're old.
Right.
Know that.
Oh,
Retire
it's
when
just,
it's time.
dude.
I'm talking to you internment. Thank you.
But they think they're fucking metal as shit. That's fucked up.
Ouch.
Funny.
It's not fucked up. They know what time. They knew
They know
what time it is.
is.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. All right.
They bowed out gracefully.
I
as you
know,
should.
yeah. But I fucking hate you, Five Finger Death Punch. I fucking wish you
Yeah.
weren't a goddamn band. I fucking
Yeah,
hate you
the
for
truth,
taking a
like-
name that cool and sucking so much ass. Fuck you guys.
Yeah, those guys suck. Like, fuck you for LARPing as ex-military people.
I
like,
just-
what are you like, stop acting like you did those things and stop. Like,
You fucking
like-
energy drink of a band.
Yeah,
like, I
for-
fucking hate
if Monster
you.
Energy Drink was a person.
Oh,
a band.
Jesus. I have, because the problem is I used to
Shit's
work
so
for a metal
ass,
website. And so I had to, like, write a couple of reviews on, like, so I had
shit.
to, it was my job to listen to
I've
that
been,
whole
yeah,
fucking
I've been there.
album.
I've been there.
And then I had to see him live a few times. And
Ah!
everything about this is fucking terrible.
Oh
I
my
usually,
God.
I cannot fucking stand Five Finger Death
Like,
Punch.
imagine being that guitarist's age and being like, I should dread my beard down to my knees.
Shut up.
Stop it.
Hey, some of us value aesthetics, Sam.
I guess so. I guess us death dies don't go much in for that kind of
Fair
thing.
enough, but I am a
Say.
gauntlet-wearing power metal
fair
dude. So- Man, I hate to say it, because I liked them on album, because they hit me like right at about, that new metal time in my life when I was a kid.
Sure.
I was like 14, 15 years old. It was like they hit the iron when it was hot. But I used to fucking like Cold Chamber.
Oh, we were just talking. I forgot
Yeah.
we were just talking about that.
And I used to really like Cold Chamber, and then I saw Cold Chamber live, and I was like, this is fucking garbage, dude. I'm sorry, they sounded like shit. Like, it was so, like, I'm 14 or 15 years old, I shouldn't even
So
have
you're
a
saying
stupid opinion.
the perennial classic Big Truck
Big
didn't
Truck.
come across?
Bro, no, I didn't even get to see him on that tour. I saw him on the Chamber
Didn't
music
appreciate
tour.
the majesty.
I had to
Yeah,
hear
the
them fucking
majesty.
play Shock the Monkey with an Aussie sound-alike.
The pomp and
fucking
circumstance
sucked.
of Big Truck?
Yeah.
Oh my god. No, that was the thing, is like their albums I fucking loved. And their whole vibe I fucking loved. And then I saw them live and I was like as a 14 or 15-year-old kid just being like, You guys are kind of fucking terrible.
Yeah, thinking of that Mudvayne after LD50.
Mudvayne after LD50. I totally
ass.
agree with that statement.
Ass.
Yeah.
Straight ass.
I fucking
You gotta go
hate
back over
the Dillinger Escape Plan.
Ah.
I fucking hate that band. I don't know what it is about their collective art that like grinds my gears
I like
so
that
hard.
shit. I like that shit so much, dude.
Shit makes my eye twitch. Like,
I get it. Like, it's obviously not like a super palatable fucking band, obviously. So I mean,
maybe I
anytime
don't have
someone says they don't
advanced
like
enough
that kind of
talent.
shit, I'm like, yeah, okay, that makes sense. I get it.
No, but I would put them on my worst. Like I've seen them live, and
They didn't breathe any fire or anything when you saw them?
No.
Oh,
the most they
okay,
did, the
yeah.
guy
Oh, okay.
fucking stood on his bass player's drum and played for a while, which I've seen local bands do.
Yeah, okay, well then you didn't see the right era. That's
Okay,
one
fair
point.
enough. Because this was like right when they first hit the scene.
Oh, well that would have been the time
Yeah.
to see him with Dimitri Minakakis, who's...
I don't know. I didn't
yeah.
fucking enjoy it, and then like subsequently, like the music that I mean, maybe they put out good stuff since then.
Well,
but
that
I
was when they were at their
didn't
most just...
particularly like
that real frenetic type shit. They got a little more
pulling it off.
palatable.
Yeah.
They got more like Mr.
Spazcore.
Bungle-esque later on.
Yeah, I wasn't pushing up on it.
Alright, well that's us hating on bands.
Yeah, we might do a few of these. We'll see how, like, let us know if you want to hear us talk well about people or shit on them more.
Yeah.
And if we don't like you, we'll shit on you too. Thank you for listening and watching now. We're a TV show. Forgot about that.